Okay, I
Take your time.
already record the meeting. So, as we discussed before, today um, we will learn about the paper uh, developing a pragmatic benchmark for assessing Korean language understanding in large language model. Yeah, and this is one paper in series of agentic AI for legal assistant. It's very you know hot topic to develop in the next few years at the top conference, AI conference. Yeah. So, what is new in this paper? Uh, I am Yeah, this paper will present a new benchmarking dataset for large language model at the domain legal. Yeah, so they focus on Korean legal language only, and they introduce KBL datasets. Uh, yeah, this benchmarking we have the LLM understand. We will have to evaluate how LLM understand the legal topics, and it consists four legal knowledge tasks and seven legal knowledge tasks, four reasoning tasks, and Korean bar exam. It's a kind of multiple choice question and answering, and yeah. So the first two data set were developed in close collaboration with lawyer and evaluate large language model in practical scenario and certify manner. Uh, Furthermore, they considering legal practitioner frequent use of extensive legal document for research, and they assess large language model both in closed book setting, where they solely on the internal knowledge, and where they solely on the internal knowledge, and they develop one drug pipeline and set up a drug setting using a corpus of Korean statutes and precedents. Yeah, that means this application, language application, can retrieve on the Korean precedents and statutes to query the relevant terms, relevant legal case in the referencing for lawyers when they need to search materials. Yeah, and about introduction, I will don't quite dive deep into, because it's just a normal paper. Yeah, and yeah, for example, they introduce GPT-4 passes uniform bar exam is kind of legal exam, and they also introduce some legal benchmark for evaluating large language model in English. Yeah, and in Chinese already have a previous paper, and they what is new in this paper is that they introduce KBL is new kind of benchmarking, benchmark dedicated to assessing large language model capability in understanding a Korean legal language, and yeah, they also benchmarking various large language model such as uh, GPT-4, Cloudy, and they measuring on Korean legal tasks only. In open book setting, um, that mean the large language model can't can access to the external books, and the accuracy improved about 8.6%, but the overall performance still varies depending on the type of the corpus and large language model used. This suggests significant potential for improvement, not only the large language model themselves, but also in the methods of document retrieval in their integration. Yeah, so this is summarized of their contributions. Yeah. You know, when you read a research, maybe you don't need to read all content. However, with introduction part, you should focus on their main contribution, and it's usually reside in the last of section, in the end of session. And this is three contribution of the authors in this paper. They have developed a first pragmatic verify the benchmark for the Korean legal understanding task. They evaluate large language model, not only a closed book setting but also open book setting, and they utilize two critical legal resources: Korean statutes and precedents. Yeah. And they compare various large language model and provide detailed analysis. Yeah. So I during my introduction, you can interfere me and have some question for me if you want to dive deep into some argument. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, Khan.
Yeah. And this related work is not important so much, because they focus on introducing several legal AI datasets that has been created and contributed by NLP research before. For example, like this one. And they also develop some benchmark, like legal bench, comprise 162 legal language understanding tasks organized according to the 6 different type legal. And another research compare the commercial RAG-based AI system in the US legal domain using 202 examples on generative AI tasks, and found that the most competent system exhibited at a 17% hallucination rate to the human evaluation. Yeah. And their research focus on Korean legal AI tasks, emphasize scenario where automatic evaluation is possible. Yeah. And another benchmark, a law bench, consists of 20 Chinese legal tasks. They categorize the tasks into three different levels: memorization, understanding, and apply based on the Bloom taxonomy. Yeah. I think create a taxonomy for legal tasks is very important, because there are many difficult term in a legal case. So they will create a taxonomy. It will facilitate to understand the query, the term better. Yeah. Do you have any question?
Yeah, like are you presenting the screen, or are you sharing the screen or not?
I have sorry, I have not yet shared my screen.
I just want to confirm whether you were sharing or not.
I have not yet. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what, like, it's difficult to.
Fortunately, I recorded the meeting, so you can look at it again. Yeah, and another related works, uh, Wang and his colleagues developed Airbox Open, including two text classification. Text classification tasks for the first one, two legal judgment prediction task, and one summarization task in Korean legal domain, and they contain from 5 to 50 example for fine-tuning a large language model to evaluate the performance. The datasets, except for the summarization datasets, were created by semi-automatically processed Korean precedent, while human annotated example was used for summarization. Yeah, and Son developed KMMLU, a dataset similar to MMLU. Do you know MMLU datasets? This kind of multiple language understanding, as I if I don't
It's like multitask language understanding, right?
is it's very common and famous benchmarking, multitask
Yeah.
language understanding benchmarking, massive multitask language understanding is comprise multiple choice question across 57 diverse subjects, including STEM, humanities, and social science. Yeah, and then I think K in here is Korean. Yeah, tailored for Korean and cultural context, including diverse language understanding tasks, along with for legal AI tasks named criminal law and patent and taxation, short from the public service aptitude test and various Korean license exam. Yeah, they try to ingest the Korean license exam and Korean culture, law, criminal law, patent and taxation in this datasets, and they create for Korean one specific dataset is KMMU. Yeah, and additional to KMMU, several other benchmarks has been developed specifically to evaluate the language model on Korean natural language processing tasks like KLU, Korean language understanding task, and HAE, RAE, Korean culture knowledge, and yeah, they usually curated famous datasets and add some Korean culture into these datasets to select them. And about this dataset for legal, they create the benchmark consists of 7 knowledge tasks, 4 reasoning tasks, and multiple choice question from the Korean bar exam. And all tasks are structured as a question and answering task where the model must select the correct answer for the given question, similar to MMLUs. Yeah, massive multitask language understanding. And datasets were compiled using various sources, including Korean precedent status and bar exam. Yeah, and the Korean legal system, rooted in civil law, incorporate with complex historical and cultural aspect unique to Korean. Yeah. And one very remarkable point is that GPT-4 has not passes the Korean bar exam despite passing the US bar exam. This is interesting because GPT focus
Yeah,
more on
there was
English.
a new scope to write a paper on Korean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. It's new
that
scope.
point states that, yeah.
Yeah. So this highlight that creating Korean legal benchmark involves more than translating existing benchmark. I think based on this command, I think we can curate it, our datasets for other countries. I think maybe GPT-4 have not yet in smart enough to handle the legal law of other countries, other nations. Yeah,
Yes.
and they they ensure the quality of the data sets by develop the task in close collaboration with a legal professional, and all of the answer has been verified by 8 licensed lawyer. Yeah, so they have subject matter expert join in creating this data sets for them, and the verification took 26 hours in total, reflecting the difficulties and quality of the task constructed. I think it's very good for the team to have a high standard human resource join in. Yeah. During the quality assurance process, they found freely available data, often created by individual with semi-expert, frequently includes a substantial amount of error. Yeah, so semi-expertise maybe it's not good at it is not good at retain a high quality because it just amount error up to 21% in their study. Yeah, and this is data sets they offer for the legal benchmark with Korean language, legal concept question and answering, and you know is comprise a question addressing the complex legal concept and from various type suspicion, such as suspicion of indictment, suspension of sentence, suspension of execution, and suspension of collection, announcement, and so on. Yeah, and this step is these steps are in the law execution process. Yeah, and they select them. The example were crafted based on legal terminology reference document from South Korean courts. Uh, Definition of the legal term provided by the National Law Information Center. Yeah. So I think if we they have support from a National Law Information Center. If we try to create this data sets, we don't have relationship with the institution like national law or some law center from a government. It's really difficult to
Yeah.
create this data sets. Yeah. And a second data set is offense component QA. Yeah. The offense component QA datasets comprise question and answer pairs determined whether specific action meet the actual element of the uh, criminal offense. Yeah. So this is for offense, and this is for legal concept. Yeah. And they have statute matching QA datasets, and this dataset constructed from statute currently active in South Korea. And they to compile the raw data, they extracted and counted the citation of article from approximately 3 million Korean precedent, and they also randomly sampling 100 article from about one third from the 50 most cited article, and one third from the 50 least cited article, and one third entire range. They combine three sources, randomly sampling 100 article from three source, cited article and least cited article, and a whole range. And it's located in wide range of regulation acts like CV Act, CV Procedure and Act, and Criminal Act, Criminal Procedure Act. Yeah, they have many acts, right? They combine them to create the statute matching question and answering. Yeah, and based on the extracted article, they developed the two datasets, state and state cubed. Yeah, and the states comprise 100 questions designed to evaluate whether a model can accurately match the content of law. Yeah, I think this way they create a statute matching QA, and with the hallucination QA, they try build this dataset to test whether one certain large language model face up with hallucination accident. Hallucination usually make the large language model answer incorrect or fabricate fake news. Yeah, they fake the answer because actually large language model don't understand what it say. However, it's trying to generate the answer because it have to generate the answer. And hallucination can make the customer get wrong information. Yeah, and it's very dangerous, especially in the AI era, when we don't want the large language model, we don't want to be biased and be lied by fake news from AI. Yeah, so hallucination question and answering datasets constructed from law is to prevent the fake news. Yeah, many people are unaware that throwing an object at someone can constitute assault, even if it does not hit the target. The dataset also includes a law specific to Korean, such as Kim Jong-un law, which prohibits the gift of food and drink worth more than 30,000 won to public officers. First 75 examples were collected similarly to the datasets with the following criteria. The question should be commonly mistaken and reviewed by a lawyer, and approximately around 21%, 16 out of 75 were corrected based on the lawyer feedback. And these correct examples was used in three subtasks: statute hallucination QA, common legal mistake QA, and common legal mistake QA with reasoning. And they was given confusing legal question. A model needs to select to correct the answer, whether the answer set consists of fictitious statute and corresponding reasoning, or yes, no, there is no correct answer. In case of is common legal mistake question answering with reasoning, the answer will also include the corresponding reasoning. Yeah, so this is overall introduction about legal knowledge tasks. Yeah, it usually focusing on question answering with legal concept, offensing, statute hallucination, and with legal reasoning tasks is an upgrade. It is an upgradation of legal question answering, because it's required large language model to thinking and reasoning before it produce the final answer. Yeah, so the causal reasoning question answering to check the causal reasoning, yeah, is comprised from a series of verdict from criminal trials involving physical harm leading to injury or death. Yeah, and yeah, this is way they create the verification process, and with the statement consistency question answering, because we don't have, oh, it's 19:30, half past 9, right? Half past 9. So maybe we need to come back to the common meeting with the whole group. So I want to introduce one. I will maybe the remaining part of this paper you can read at our original link. Is yeah, this paper is not difficult at all in terms of formulation of math. It's just the way they create and structure the legal knowledge and legal reasoning datasets. And I think I will I will take you 2 or 3 minutes to introduce this. Thus, this AI application will support you search research better and faster. Do you know Notebook LM?
Yeah, Notebook LLM, which summarizes
yeah, it's
when
really
we
good.
upload some PDF. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good at question answering of scientific paper. For example,
Yeah.
You can upload from website link or download it to the local and upload directly on two files. In here I can paste the URL link, yeah, and insert. It will read through the content, paper content, and create one summarization and title for this paper. Yeah, and when reading this general summarization, you can have a good capture of the knowledge have a good capture and solid knowledge about this large language model, this paper. And you can also create one mind map. Is very useful and interesting feature for researcher to capture paper structure better. As you can see here, this sorry, I think I will click on is this
You can click on, yeah.
Yeah, this is paper, right? Including purpose of paper, how many components existing in this benchmark, how evaluation is set, and development and quality assurance of paper, and key finding withdraw from author, and the limitation of paper. When you click on the arrow, it will detail the purpose of this paper, access Korean legal understanding, and address the limitation of non-standard data and non-English language, and provide a foundation for automatic drug system evaluation. Yeah. And this component, 7 legal knowledge tasks, 4 legal reasoning tasks, and Korean by exam. It's very detailed, right? And if you want, you can click on this one. And I think
this mind map is so good. Like, it's, I don't know about this, but I don't know. I know about notebook LLM, but I don't know about this mind map. It's so good, actually.
Yeah. And I recommend you, let's use this mind map to, overview your paper, and you can download it on into your local, and it will show in PNG file. Yeah.
Okay.
And apart from this, you can also generate the audio overview, and there are two people, one man and one female, one man and one woman speak to discuss about this paper, and you can generate a video overview about this paper. Is will using journey video generation model to create the content of this paper for you, and it's really helpful, and can make a report like briefing doc, study guide, frequent question answering, timeline, and so on. Yeah, I think this is very useful tool. You can try to you and accelerate your research paper. And I think this is not for today meeting. Because we exceed the limitation time of this meeting, so maybe I will end this meeting today and come back with the common weekly meeting with whole team. Yeah. Thank you, Sharia, for joining meeting. Yeah, I already have the record in here. Yeah. Bye bye.
Yeah. And what about the next week? Who is going to present? Is it Nikhil or me?
Next week you will present. Yeah. According to the schedule. Yeah. Okay.